So, right here, Chicago Sky's Angel Reese sounds off about entitlement. And I was like, what is she going to be talking about here? She's deciding to call the fans entitled. Unbelievable.
What happens when an athlete mistakes attention for respect? Angel Reese just found out the hard way after her viral rant backfired spectacularly. While she claimed to be driving the WNBA's success, fans and analysts are calling her out for potentially damaging the league's growing popularity. The contrast couldn't be more stark. Caitlin Clark silently breaking records while Reese is publicly breaking relationships with the very fans who support her career. You think you know the full story behind this rivalry? The reality of what's happening behind the scenes might completely change how you see both players. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
Reese is giving terrible advice to potential fans and followers. Absolutely. This league is claiming it wants to be popular and it wants to generate interest. And you've got an actual player, supposed to be the supposed second most popular player in the league, crapping all over fans that have taken an interest in players.
You know what's wild? Angel Reese is out here telling everyone she's the reason the WNBA is popular now. She's walking around like she single-handedly saved women's basketball. After the Chicago Sky beat the New York Liberty, she fired off this tweet, and that's on getting a win in a packed area, not just cause of one player on our charter flight, Skytown. She even threw in that little kiss emoji at the end. The message was crystal clear. She was taking shots at Caitlin Clark and all the attention she's getting. Angel's basically saying she's carrying the league on her back. She wants more credit. She's acting like fans are showing up just to see her play. But here's the thing, when you actually look at the numbers, there's a huge gap between what she's claiming and what's really happening with WNBA viewership. The timing of her rant couldn't have been worse. The WNBA is finally getting more eyes on it than ever before. TV ratings are up, ticket sales are through the roof. And what's Angel doing during this golden moment? She's threatening strikes and complaining about fans. She's literally biting the hand that feeds her while the league is trying to grow. What's crazy is how she specifically told fans to mind their own business. These are the exact people who buy tickets to see her play. They're buying jerseys with her name on them. They're watching games that pay her salary. Without fans, there is no Angel Reese brand. There is no WNBA contract. There is no nothing. Yet she's talking to them like they're annoying her. Her Instagram live sessions have turned into must-see content, but not for the reasons she probably wants. People aren't tuning in to hear basketball wisdom. They're watching to see what wild things she'll say next. She's going on and on about how she's the reason for the league's success while pushing away the very people she needs in her corner. When she said the WNBA should be grateful for her presence, social media absolutely exploded. Fans weren't having it. Former players weren't having it. Even people who used to defend her started questioning if she understands how professional sports actually work. One critic put it perfectly. In pro sports, your relationship with fans is everything. Gratitude isn't optional, it's part of the job. Instead of taking the criticism and growing from it, Angel just gets more defensive. When people call her out, she lashes back harder. She doubles down instead of listening. She's turning potential supporters into critics with every tweet and every Instagram rant. Even people who were Team Angel from day one are now questioning if she understands the basics of being a pro athlete. You need fans to succeed. Your career literally depends on people caring about you and the game you play. The more she pushes back against that reality, the more damage she does to her own future. Is Angel Reese really destroying her own career? The evidence suggests she's definitely heading down a dangerous path. She's burning bridges with fans instead of building them. She's creating unnecessary drama during what should be her rookie honeymoon period. Sponsors are watching, teams are watching, the league is watching, and she's showing everyone that she might be more trouble than she's worth. And all this drama is happening while another rookie is taking a completely different approach to fame. After beating the New York Liberty, instead of celebrating herself, Angel felt the need to tweet that subtle dig at Caitlin Clark about getting a win in a packed area, not just cause of one player. She was basically saying, look at me, I'm winning too. Why aren't you all talking about me instead? The contrast between their approaches couldn't be more obvious. While Angel is busy tweeting and going live to tell everyone how important she is, Caitlin is quietly going about her business. While Angel is telling fans to mind their business, Caitlin Caitlyn is signing autographs after games until security has to pull her away. When you look at the situation objectively, it's clear that Angel doesn't realize the damage she's doing. Every time she posts something dismissive about fans or makes claims about carrying the league, she's hurting her brand. In today's social media world, your reputation can change overnight. Angel seems to be gambling with hers for no good reason. The craziest part is that all this drama is completely unnecessary. The WNBA is big enough for multiple stars. There's room for Angel to shine without trying to dim Caitlyn's light. There's space for both of them to succeed without this constant comparison. But Angel doesn't seem to see it that way, and it might cost her big time in the long run. Let's see how the other approach is working out. While Angel's busy making headlines for all the wrong reasons, Caitlin Clark is out here breaking records and selling out arenas without saying a word about it. She's not on Instagram Live complaining about respect. She's not tweeting about how important she is. She's just playing basketball at an insane level, and fans are noticing in a big way. Clark's approach to fame is totally different. She steps on the court, does her thing, and then gives credit to everyone else. After dropping 30 points in a game, she'll talk about her teammates' screens or how the coach drew up great plays. When reporters ask about her impact on the league, she immediately shifts the focus to the entire WNBA and the players who built it. This creates this wild situation where one rookie is constantly stirring up drama while the other is creating massive fan engagement. The Indiana Fever went from being one of the least talked about teams to the main event everywhere they go, and Clark isn't saying a word about it. She's just letting her game speak. The numbers are absolutely ridiculous. Clark's jersey isn't just selling well, it's outselling every other WNBA player combined. That's not me exaggerating, that's the actual fact. She turned the Indiana Fever into one of the hottest tickets in all of sports. People who never watched women's basketball before are suddenly buying season tickets just to see her play. What's fascinating is how Clark handles all this attention. When Time magazine asked her about her impact, she immediately gave credit to the players who came before her. She straight up acknowledged her privilege, saying, "I definitely have privilege. I'm obviously white, but I think I'm somebody that grew up a huge fan of this league. I grew up watching this league, going to games, supporting this league." She didn't stop there. She added, "A lot of black women that grew up making this league what it is." That's kind of the shoulders that we stand on. So I think that was something I'm very aware of and something I'm very thankful for. And they definitely deserve all the credit, and the more we can give credit to them, the better. Even when controversy finds her, the response is different. Remember when Pat McAfee called her a white bitch on his show? He quickly apologized because he recognized her value to growing the league. The backlash was immediate because fans and media see Clark as someone who's helping build something, not tearing it down. Every Indiana Fever game is now a major event. Ticket prices are through the roof. TV ratings are hitting numbers the WNBA has never seen before. 6 WNBA networks set ratings records this season, with Clark playing in 20 of those games. The Fever games accounted for half of the WNBA's national TV revenue last season. That's one team bringing in half the TV money. Clark's building this massive fan base without even trying. After games, she's signing autographs until security has to pull her away. She's taking pictures with fans. She's approachable, humble, and most importantly, she's backing it up on the court. She's not just talking about changing the game, she's actually doing it with her play. The difference in their approaches is night and day. Clark is letting her game do the talking while building bridges with fans, sponsors, and the league itself. She's not making it about her versus everyone else. She's making it about growing women's basketball as a whole, and that approach is working way better than the alternative. This sets up the most interesting question in women's basketball right now. Can Angel Reese change course before it's too late? Or is she too committed to the villain role she's created for herself? The WNBA is big enough for both of them to be stars, but only one approach seems to be working in the long run. The thing about professional sports is that fans have options. They can choose who to support. They can choose where to spend their money. Right now, they're choosing the player who respects them and delivers on the court without all the extra drama. The player who acknowledges those who built the league before her, instead of claiming she's saving it all by herself. The contrast couldn't be clearer. One rookie is constantly telling everyone how important she is, while the other is showing everyone by breaking records, selling out arenas, and bringing new fans to the game. One is burning bridges, the other is building them. And in the end, that might make all the difference in who has the more successful career. The WNBA is finally getting the attention it deserves, but players need to understand fans aren't just watching for drama. They want great basketball. The crazy part, both Reese and Clark are insanely talented, but their approaches to fame couldn't be more different. The ultimate test for Angel Angel will be whether she can build a sustainable career. That requires more than just skills. It demands connecting with the people who support you. Being a star isn't just about playing well, it's about understanding your fans are the reason you have a platform in the first place. The WNBA's future depends on balancing star power with growing the league together. That's something Clark already seems to understand.